talk about getting ready for winter, and that seems to be the theme. And I'm sort of going to reiterate some of the things that we've already talked about today because it's really, really important, and especially tonight because tonight's going to be the first snowstorm. That's me. Okay. AAA projects there are more than 800,000 motorists who will need roadside rescue during the year and the holiday season. So from now till the end of the year, that's approximately how many people that we service. These are sort of some interesting statistics. About 250,000 travelers will still need a tow by the end of this year. And that's us. That's all of us that are out there. There's more than 194,000 requests for help with dead batteries. More than 104,000 sets of keys locked inside of our That was you last time. So she's one of 100. We changed more than 95,000 tires, performed more than 38,000 vehicle yeah, you get them out of the ditches, out of the snowbanks and those kinds of things. Deliver fuel to more than 11,000 people that have run out of fuel, and service approximately 91,000 miscellaneous roadside service. That's a lot. That's a lot. The question is why? Why is that happening? Well, because we're not prepared. We become very complacent about our cars. That's a whole other, I did that program this morning, defensive driving program, but we have become very complacent. We get in our cars, they're just drivers, we get in our cars, we don't think about the preparation that really needs to go on. And that's why those kinds of things are happening. So are you prepared? Tonight you're hearing about how you need to be prepared. So let's talk a little bit about our car care checklist. How many of you have had your car checked for winter, the winter checkup? Okay. One of the things that we do that AAA does, and I'm not sure we do it up here in Laconia, but I believe we do it in Nashua, in Manchester, is every year we do a car care clinic, a free car care clinic, and we go around to various locations in Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont, and you can bring your car in and we will check it for free. And what we do is check your fluids and whatever, and tell you what you may or may not need if there's anything that you really need to get serviced before the year starts. But go to your local garage and you guys do that here, correct? Yeah. Absolutely. It's really, really important. If you're going to keep yourself out of trouble that way, you certainly don't want to be broken down in the middle of a snowstorm somewhere, or on an interstate when there's a crash and cars are standing for 2 or 3 hours at a time. And we hear about that all the time. That happens. So oil changes. Do your owner's manual. When, how often do you need your oil changed? I know when you buy a new car, they're going to tell you, okay, this is what the expectations are. Keep to those plans. If it says do it every 2,000 miles, do it every 2,000 miles. Okay? Tires, and we heard it, you had a great presentation about tires. How to buy tires, what to look for in tires, the snow tires versus the all-season tires, all of those types of things. Tires are a really important part of your car. You need to pay attention and do some research when you buy new tires. Make sure that you check the air pressure regulation, keeping them keeping your tires the way to the pressure that you need is going to save gas, it's going to save wear and tear on your tires, and it's going to keep you out of trouble. Batteries, battery cables tend to get a little acidy and whatever, they need to be cleaned. Battery is one thing you really need to check before the winter time starts. Wiper blades, you have good wiper blades. How many of you really don't know that until you start having to use them and they're cleaning up here and here, and they're not cleaning in the middle. Check them out, make sure that they're clean. When you wash your windshield, a good thing to do is also wipe off your wiper blades, because they get all that residue on them, and that's why they kind of start streaking. But make sure that your wiper blades are really in good condition. Winter blades are good. There's a lot of new nice and Teflon type blades that are out there that really hold up well. Okay, so again, we're going to check all our systems. Our electrical system is our battery, our ignition system, and our lights. All of those have to be working properly. You need to, we talked about your battery. Make sure you have that checked. Okay, have your battery checked before the winter time. If it's not up to full power, then you're going to have problems because the winter time, the cold, it draws more of the battery starting it. So you're going to need that battery to be really up to par. Your ignition system is safe. Wires. If you have a problem, if you're out at the mall, they can night shopping again when it's cold weather starting. Lights. Make sure your lights are kept clean. We don't think to clean our windshields, but to clean our headlights. And this time of year, it's really important to do that. It's going to really cut down on your visibility by your lights effectiveness by 90% if they're really dirty. And this is the time of year they're going to get really dirty because all that salt, everything from the road, all that stuff they put on the roads this time of year, it splashes up on your lights. How many of you have been driving around? Look at my lights up, and it's because your lights are dirty. Okay? So that's really important. A couple of tips. Shut off all the lights, radio, and unplug your phone chargers. How many of you leave your phone charger in there and just leave it on? So when you turn your car on, the phone charger is automatically charging. Those are things that are drawing on your battery, even if your car's shut off. How many of you do it at home? Unplug a lot of things at home to help with your electric bill. It's the same thing in your car. Those things are going to draw off your battery. So make sure when you shut your car down, shut off the radio, shut off all of those things. That's going to help go down your battery life. Your brake system, the ability to slow your car down is really, really important. So make sure you have, when you do your winter check, make sure your brakes are in good condition. And you've talked a lot about the tires, so I'm not going to go too far too much into that. The biggest preparation mistake that people do make is they don't check their tires. The air pressure in your tires is really important. And we heard earlier that if you can only purchase 2 tires instead of the 4, put the new tires on the rear of the car. And that's where we're all in agreement on that. For extreme snow and ice, tire chains maybe, but just make sure you get some really good tires. And I heard some really good stuff today about that. Your exhaust system. If you have a leak in your exhaust system, it could cause problems with carbon monoxide. A lot of people put their cars in the garage during winter time. They might start it before they open the car door. If you get stuck and you have to run your car, make sure you keep the window open. But if there's an exhaust leak, there's more of an issue with carbon monoxide than in the car. So make sure there's no leaks in your exhaust system. Your heating and cooling system is, again, make sure you have the antifreeze in there. So that you're not going to have those kind of problems. Windshield wipers, washer, glass, and vehicle exterior needs to be clean. You need to clean up all the windows for all the snow and all of the ice. Not just that little patch. Okay, and we all see people doing that, correct? What kind of visibility do they have? What could you see? What could you see if you only did that? Say you did that.
Yeah, I used to do that.
And so what could you see?
Well, enough to get me off the driveway. It's very much, But then I use, instead of just sitting there waiting for the limit to come up, I use the windshield washer, and it breaks the ice like that.
But you need to clean them. You need to really do that. So plan your trip accordingly. If it's going to be a bad snowstorm, so listen to the weather and say, okay, I need to get out a few minutes early tomorrow because I'm going to have to clean my car off. And that's what we don't do. We're so tuned to our pattern. We go outside at this time to get in the car. Well, if there's snow on the car, or something happens, so we're going to do it before, and we're not going to do what we need to do. And that's really, really important. The visibility is so important. So make sure that you clean everything off. Headlights also. There have been times so far this season where I've actually had to scrape my headlights because frost will my headlights will get frost. do
It's
that.
still reading off. It's not digital. It's not like a
And
radar.
with the newer headlights, they don't emit as much heat. Like the older headlights emitted a lot of heat, so that it would sort of melt that frost, and the new ones don't. So you have to think about that also.
Oh, manual shift.
But for us to see and to be seen is really, really important. Okay? Microfiber cloths. Okay, this is how many of you use microfiber cloths in your house? Okay. You know what you're gonna do now? Is put one in your car. Think about how good they work on glass. How many of you use my glass mirrors, etc. Okay? So think about now, you can clean the inside of your windshield regularly without water, without having to put paper towels, without all this spray stuff. You can put both the little microfiber cloth, keep it in your you know, box here.
I love these really microfiber covers.
They're amazing. They're amazing. Because how many of you, okay, you really don't have cancer, how many of you really clean the inside of your windshield on a regular basis? Very good for you. Good for you. But really, we don't, because we don't want to carry the Windex and the paper towels and all of that. But I will tell you, the microfiber cloth is a great item. It's great. I have one in every car that I drive, and they're amazing. Because I'll be driving along and go, oh, goodness, look at the dirt, you know, and we don't think that they get dirty, but they really do. That causes glare. It makes it harder to see, especially at night. All that glare comes into the windshield. A lot of it is because the windshield's dirty inside. So get yourself a microfiber cloth and clean it in your yeah, they're great. The other thing is windshield covers. How many of you do that? Yeah, those little they're not plastic, they're mine is on some of those space blanket materials, and you just put it inside your car, shut your car doors, and it covers your windshield. So then
because it's 336
you don't have to spray it, you don't have to do warm bulbs, so it just goes off the windshield is clear. I saw one advertised. And it actually cycles your mirrors, which is a lot easier than dumping them into your car. Just attach it to your mirrors, flips over your windshield, and covers it up. And put your blades in the upright position. When you go into the AAA parking lot in Portland on any given winter day, you'll see half the parking lot has their windshield wipers up straight. Pull up your windshield. It's easier to clean off the snow. You don't have to dig them out if it's icy, one of those icy rains, you don't have to dig them.
Well, you could be like me last year, and I didn't do that, and when it got really cold and icy, when I tried to pry the windshield wiper, I ended up having to go and buy a new one.
So is your gas tank full? Is your gas tank full? One of the things I do want to mention here is don't top off your gas.
Sure I can. It's easier. Okay, yeah, you'll fall back to the fast race. I like to.
Because what happened, and the reason they tell you not to top off is because of the emission systems down. There's some sort of filter in your gas tank that works with the emission system. And if you top off your gas tank, that gas will leak into that system into that part, and it's going to affect your cost. That's why they tell you don't top off.
Usually Chase or Bank of America.
So don't do that. When it clicks, the first click, when you that's it. Stop it. Okay, don't try to do that. Yeah, too tired back to that. Stop. Absolutely.
Yeah, submit it over there. For 5 years.
Stop. Sarah, no.
Weird, right?
Because when you're pumping it, it's not gonna go stay in the tank. It's gonna go into that. It's gonna overflow. Right, it overflows is what's happening. And you have somebody's gonna walk out here today with a really nice kit, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the warm weather kit. What you put in it is totally up to you, but make sure that you have some of these things: clothing, something for traction, maybe some extra windshield washer fluid, snacks, chocolate, Snickers are really good. Water away that hunger. Shovel, scraper, cell phone, electric triangle, flashlight. Those are really important things. You know, most of us don't travel too far from home. We're within a certain radius, maybe 50-mile radius, and we have this thing about it. It's sort of like a comfort zone, and nothing's going to happen to us because we're right here. We know the roads, and you know we're in the same area. Nothing's going to happen to us, and that's not true. You could get stuck in a snowbank in the middle of a blizzard, you know, 5 miles from home, and be stuck for hours. The interstates, again, you might travel the interstate just one exit, and if something happens from getting on to getting off, you're stuck. I know in Maine, we have 2 miles old, which is notorious for having crashes, and people will sit there 2.5 hours on any given day and see their exit, but they can't because so you need to be prepared for those things. And again, it's up to you what you put in it. But these are things that we recommend, and I know obviously we all talk about it because there's the back that has none of those things, except for the chocolate. Would you put cupcake in there? Some chocolate too. Okay, so are you ready? You've got a car ready and everything. Now, are you ready? What we're finding, traffic research and the numbers of people that are dying in traffic fatalities regularly, and this year we're, for some reason, we're surpassing the fatality numbers of last year and the year before. We become very complacent about our driving. What we're doing is we're getting in our cars and we're just driving. So just driving means we can drink our coffee, we can listen to the radio, we can talk on our cell phones, we can text, we can put our makeup on, we can brush our hair, we can do all of those other things. And that has become a huge problem. And we hear about it all the time, distracted driving. So we need to get back to the basics of driving. We need to remember what we're doing, and we need to be paying attention. A lot more challenging.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Are we running late? We're running late, we're probably going to drive a little bit fast. We're not going to keep our car or everything that's that can cause problems. So think about those things too. How we're feeling, you know, we feel well, we're cold, are we, our heads in a different place and we have some sort of an emotional crisis. Are we paying attention to our driving? And we've got to start doing that. Cognitive distraction is becoming a real problem. We're finding that you could have your radio off and your no passengers in your car and your cell phone put away. But if you've got an issue with something's going on and you're having that discussion in your head, you're totally distracted from what you're doing. So you need to focus on it. Okay? Enough to par, all of those things. Are you seated properly in your car? A lot of people don't sit properly in their cars. Their steering wheels are not at a good level where they can be well managed. You need to be sitting up so that you can see. If you're not seeing properly, then there's a if you're not seated properly, you're not seeing properly, there's an issue, you're gonna miss something. Are your mirrors adjusted properly? Do I have a minute left? Okay. Mirror settings. What we want you to do with your mirrors, and some of you may already be doing this. How many of you have kids in driver's ed? New drivers, and they taught you this before. What we want you to do is you want to sit behind your steering wheel, put your head up against, lean up against your window over here. Put your mirror out so that you just barely see the car. You're going to come back up. You're going to go into the middle, underneath your rear view mirror. You're going to do the same thing with your right mirror. You're going to come back up. What's happened now is you're not going to see your car. How many of you now, when you look in that mirror, you see a little sliver of your car? Sure, that's how we were taught. That's pretty much how we were taught. We want you to open up the blind spots. So what happens when you do that type of a mirror setting? You're opening up the area so that you're seeing better on both sides of your car and opening up those blind spots. When you look up in the mirror, you're going to see the car. When it pulls out to pass you, you're going to have it over here. You're going to keep it in your side mirror just about till it gets to your peripheral vision. Doesn't mean you have to stop doing head checks, because you still have to do those head checks to make sure that nothing is there. But this is going to help tremendously. It takes about 2 weeks to get used to it. It's what's being recommended. It's how we're teaching the new drivers for the mirror settings. Some people love it, some people hate it, but give it a shot, give it a chance. The other thing that it does is it takes that headlight glare out of you know, when there's cars passing you, the headlights are into that mirror, and it gets that out of the way and opens up those blind spots. So that's something that you might want to try.
Is it all right if I take, like, I have nobody ever sits in the back seat, take the headrest off, because I have a blind spot right there.
And nobody sits there.
Yeah, nobody sits there.
Well, you might have to check. I know it Maine you can, because I checked with inspection as well. You might want to check, but I believe the other thing, the newer cars are coming to hold you down. Because that's exactly the problem. They started putting those head restraints in the back seats, and they're causing blind spots that people never had before. So now a lot of the newer vehicles, mine, I can pull them right out. Mine I can pull out. And some of the newer ones you can fold it down. So. And remember, blind spots, you need to understand where your blind spots are and compensate for those blind spots. Okay? Some of the winter driving challenges we're going to have. We're going to have pedestrians, we're going to have snowbanks. What else? What are other things that come along with the winter driving that are more of a challenge? Sure, slippery roads. But snowbanks are really, we forget about people that now they're trying to get out of their driveway and there's a big snowbank. Where are they going to end up before they can see it? Sure. So if you're approaching driveways, you're approaching gas stations or stores or anything like that, and there's really some high snowbanks, remember there could be somebody coming out. That needs visibility and they'll be coming out further. Right? Keep your hands at 8 and 4 on the steering wheel. That's something else that we're teaching the kids. Down here, it's more ergonomically correct. Keeps your hands out of the way of an airbag if it implodes. Up here, the airbag's gonna do some damage to wrist, facial damage, and it's better control of your vehicle. Again, if you haven't been doing it, it takes a while to get used to it. No. No, we changed. Forgot to tell you. No, we told you. We didn't get that memo. You didn't get that memo. Don't use cruise control in wet or rainy weather. Snowy, wet, rainy weather. Do not use your cruise control. Okay? How many people knew that? Okay. And you would know that if you read the owner's manual.
You know, I use my own common sense. I just don't feel comfortable not having the control over wet roads. That's my own.
That makes sense. Be a smooth driver.
You shouldn't use your cruise control and then you put your car by yourself either. Because if your car is safe, your car's going to go. Whereas if you're not using it,
That's a
you're
great
going to
point.
come off the gas pedal.
That is a great point. That is good. Okay? If you go into a skid, you want to steer in the direction that you want your car to go. Increase your following distance in bad weather so you don't have time to either stop or maneuver around another vehicle. Search further down the road. Constantly looking to see what's going on in front of you. Avoid distractions. Put the cell phones away. Whatever you need to do to take care of anything that does distract you in the car. Okay? Favorite one, don't crowd the plow. Okay. Look at this. This is the plow. Okay? The plow driver's blind spots. Look at behind the plow. He has no idea that you are there. The plow driver's rear field of vision is in green. Look at the spaces where he has no idea where you are. He doesn't even see you. So when you're around a snow puck, there's plenty of room. Drive the field. Any questions? favorite AAA brochure. I don't know if I have enough for everybody, if anybody wants one.
Maria, thank you very, very much for coming. This is your second trip here. I always walk away with learning something different. And it's very much appreciated. I hope you've all learned something from her this evening as well. You know,